got the car out again. Going to Wrenchler Field, their car show. It's a little dirty. I feel like it got wet, but it's kind of raining right now, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll have the hood open anyway. We got this big old splatter on the hood. All kinds of cool cars going by today. I think it's gonna be a nice day for it. Tomorrow's gonna be 80, so things are heating up, and we're about ready. Dang. That was an NSX that just went by. It's pretty sick. So yeah, I'll show you guys more footage when we get to the car show. Clean Honda. The sign that said no burnouts, no two-step made me sad. Why not?
Nobody's in no two. Nobody's on it? You see the amount of cops over that parking lot?
Yeah.
Like, how many cops do you need for this?
Well, in case it turns into a takeover.
Yeah. Kayla's favorite color is blue.
Oh yeah.
Likes blue.
Do you like Naomi's Subaru color? Have you seen
Dark
Naomi's
blue?
Subaru?
I like
the
those
blue
kind of blues.
Okay, like a light blue. Gotcha. That thing's sick. At some point, I want to do a hood exit. I need to.
You know, I saw
Sick, dude.
I was on a road test for work.
Yeah.
And I saw a fucking VW Touareg.
Yeah.
Like the diesel ones.
Yeah.
It was lowered and they had a purple in there.
That's insane. I've seen a wagon, like an old Volkswagen, or no, it was yeah, it was an old Volkswagen. Diesel. Pretty sick. Right? Sweet. That's pretty dope. Yeah, right?
Is that kind of what Naomi's dad has? But
Yeah, this is a, was it a 470? I can't see. I don't know how to, I can't read. It's a 460? Her dad's a 470, but it's older, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
A lot of them there.
I think sweet. Mitsubishi.
Good chrome wheels on that holy shit.
I think it's clean, dude. For a 3000 GT, they're all so clapped.
They're all from
A lot of Sumis. A lot of Sumis.
buys a $500 car that puts $19,000 to service.
Nah,
You like that blue man?
that sound system was $100 too.
Kind of.
Check out the wagons. Yeah, it says Nissan. It's got a weird back to it.
Oh, is this his car?
Yeah, this is his car he was talking about with the tri-spokes, Robbie. I just met this guy here. Super cool dude. Nice clean Accord too. Wagon. Awesome. I saw him at the last show. He was at the Central show too. This is his dad's, I think he said. Wagon. Super nice too. Both clean wagons. Awesome.
Space. I think that's the main thing. I don't know how many more variations there were for it.
Sweet.
Thank you, bro. It is a pretty sweet concept.
I would love it. You know what this is, sir?
Hacked it. You got it.
Any other Corvette owner saw this, they'd freak out.
Set the high ram intake, Pro Charger. It's not stock anymore. Look at the, I don't know about the flares. I like everything but the
I know, the
flares.
flares only match.
Oh, they're work wheels. Nice. That's cool. I'm getting in front of your picture, so. That's cool. This guy's gonna like do a boosted launch and everybody.
Oh, you see got Nora?
Mustang Energy. Ooh, a supercharger. Supercharger. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Not a Pro Charger really loud like that. What's good, guys? It's been a little while working on the Civic. Just wanted to show you guys what's going on. Haven't had a lot of time to make videos, obviously. I fill my time with a lot of projects, but I'm trying to make my air conditioning work again. It did work when I had the car. It worked great. And then at one point, the bearing started to get really noisy, and I thought it was the power steering pump. I had a nice clean pump on it, and I ended up changing it because I thought it was the pump, and when it's my car I throw parts at it and I don't diag it, of course. So I didn't diagnose it, threw a pump at it, didn't fix it. Turned out to be the AC pulley down here, the bearing on this tensioner for the AC belt was totally shot. So I did get a new one on there, but the only issue is, well, the issue was the nut was stripped on there. So you see I have a new shiny nut on there. The nut was stripped, couldn't get it off, and so if you can't get that pulley off, you can't get this 12 off right here. So I had to try to cut the pulley off. I ended up actually banging screwdrivers in there and all kinds of stuff, and that ended up wedging the pulley off of the bracket. So hopefully I didn't bend too much stuff, but I'm going to try to attempt to put a belt on it right now. And the problem with that is I have to take this torque mount off. So I'm working on taking the torque mount off, or I think the torque mount's up here. Somebody said torque mount on the internet, but that's actually just a motor mount down there. So that lower motor mount, whatever that is, has to come off. I guess maybe it is a torque mount because there isn't one in the front here. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, we gotta pull that, we gotta unbolt that. But I guess I was thinking I'd have to support the motor, but this motor mount should hold it while I unbolt that one. So should just be able to unbolt it, pry it down, slide the belt in there, because it's got to go around that. That's my issue. So you guys probably can't see anything, but I'll show you when I got it on there. Alright, so I don't think I showed nearly enough of the Civic. I finally have my computer here, so maybe I'll make a video. I don't know. I'm trying. I really want to do it again, so let's see if I can get back into filming everything. I'm gonna make an attempt. I'm gonna do it. This is all fixed. I put a blower resistor, and I put, what do you call it? And I fixed the air conditioning, so now I have all the blower speeds. Wonderful. Cleaned the blower out, got some garbage out of there. It's working great. The truck, I gotta fix an oil leak on that. I have parts for that. I'm trying to catch up on all the things that are wrong with all the cars. So I figure I'll do some YouTube stuff too, because you guys want to see the car. So gotta fix the oil leak on that. I might just do that at work because it's easy. And the Corvette is leaking oil as well. It is leaking, I think, out of the oil pressure switch in the back here. So I don't know if I told you guys, but the alternator died on me on the way home. I was able to limp it home. It was pretty crazy. I got really lucky. It pretty much stalled coming down the street from my house, and I was able to pop start it and put it in the driveway. I put the battery on charge, and then I drove it in the garage. So it was pretty lucky I didn't have to get a tow, but I replaced the alternator with a nice AC Delco one, and it really wasn't that expensive, under $200. And I'm out the door with that, well, that and a new belt was about $200, which is, you know, something that had to be done. So I did the belt, alternator. Now I just want to do some other stuff that's bugging me, like this thing right here, this hose, totally kinked. That's not doing anything. I think this is PCV. So I don't know, that's not doing anything, so that should be fixed. I'm gonna look up what the part actually is for that and try to check that out, and I'm gonna go in here and try to fix this oil leak because it's leaking and it's making smoke because it's leaking onto the cats and stuff. So I don't like that it's smoking while I'm driving, and after I park, smoke comes out of the hood, so not good. I'm gonna try to fix that. So I'm gonna take this little valve off here. I'm not sure what that valve is even for. I think it's for the EGR, which I'm looking at all this air pipe stuff, and it looks pretty intense. There's a lot of piping and pumps, and it looks heavy, and I wonder what type of weight savings you could get from removing something like that. So I'm gonna look into maybe a air pump delete kit, since I'm emissions exempt now, and I don't drive the car every day, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. So I may look into that as well, just to clean it up a little bit and remove some of this excess weight. So yeah, that's that. So I have some parts on order for this thing to delete the EGR. I plan this to delete the EGR and secondary air injection, and I'm going to then just clean off the whole back side of the intake, and I'm going to see where it's leaking from. I have a suspicion it's the intake manifold, so I don't want to go ahead and reseal that thing if it's the intake manifold, because it'll be way easier to reseal the oil pressure switch if I pull the whole intake. So I'm probably going to have to do that, I'm guessing. So I think I'll just do the intake and the valve covers all at the same time. It's all going to be off, and it'll be really easy to do everything, and I can get all these little parts that I need in the process. So that's probably the plan. I think I'm going to do that. Delete the coolant bypass. Maybe I'll wait until the end of the season, or maybe I'll just tear into it. But I'm going to delete the EGR in the meantime, and that way I can get a better look at the oil leak and see what's going on over there. And that's it. So I think I'm going to pull this video to a close. I've been hard at work with the house and everything else. I got to do an oil change on Naomi's car, and the wedding is coming up soon too, so things are really busy for me. I'm gonna try to upload this video here and just get it out to you guys, and hopefully you are being patient. I know I haven't posted any videos, and I definitely haven't posted any videos of the Accord, but the Accord's been good. I just gotta wash it, and I will hopefully be driving it again soon. It's starting to pour, so I'm going to head inside before I get too wet. Perfect, because I just put some fertilizer down. Oh, I'm happy. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.